Does anyone remember the good old days when the Stanley Cup Final was actually held in May? Well, on May 21st, 1979, I convinced the Hockey News, based in Montreal, Canada, that I should drive up from New York to cover the Stanley Cup Final for them. At this game, the Montreal Canadiens defeated the Rangers 4-1 to take the Stanley Cup. This was only the second Stanley Cup Final I had shot, the previous one being in 1976 in Philadelphia. Myself and another New York-based photographer missed the meeting where they informed everyone how they would get on the ice at the end of the game for the celebration. He and I ran in one direction towards the penalty boxes. We were stopped by a security guard. We spun around and circled the arena and then at some point split off in different directions. He was able to get on the ice. Left no way to get out there, I jumped up on a couple of chairs and was helped by some of the local patrons. The only images that I was able to shoot was the back of Captain Bob Gainey as he was lifted onto the shoulders of his teammates. The Hockey News was not happy, and they used an image by legendary photographer Denis Brodeur, which was an image of the front of Gainey holding up the cup. Dejected, I promised myself I would never be that ill-prepared again. But as time went on, that image of Bob Gainey has become one of my all-time best-sellers. Simply put, it's an image that is more generic in nature. In one still image, it captures the amount of teamwork that's necessary to win the Stanley Cup. Ever since then, I attempt to get the front and the back of each player carrying the cup. But not since 1979 have I ever seen a player held up on the shoulders of his teammates.